So today we're going to talk about adding a non-spouse to title. So let's talk about right at the outset what's going to happen there in terms of legal liability and potential cost. The first thing you'll have to consider as it relates to cost is transfer tax, because you're adding a non-spouse. Generally, if it's someone who's not related to you and you don't fall into any of the exceptions for transfer tax, you're going to pay transfer tax on the half interest that's transferred to the non-spouse. So again, that'll be due at the time the deed is recorded. So it's not just a simple deed preparation and recording fee, but there could be an additional tax that's owed on top of that. The way that's calculated is based on the assessed value times what's called a common level ratio. It could be a small amount, but it also could be quite substantial. So that's the first thing you'll want to double check, just to make sure you know what that outset cost is going to be. In terms of liability, remember that adding this non-spouse to title means that any debt or liability that could attach to that other non-spouse owner could now potentially attach to your property. Okay, so that's a very substantial thing that could happen. So you really want to make sure you understand who this person is that you're adding on to title, because you're not going to have the benefit of being a married couple with protection from some of those assets and debts and liabilities. Getting to the benefits of taking title as a spouse versus a non-spouse in the event of a breakup. Okay, if you're some otherwise engaged or related to this person, if you guys break up, you're not going to be entitled to the benefits and protections of the equitable distribution statute contained in the divorce law. So something to keep in mind, you have to fall back on what happens if I want to sell the property and my non-spouse co-owner does not. You have to fall back on a legal action called partition that you must file and initiate, and you won't be entitled to those protections, as we said, under the equitable distribution of the divorce code. The last thing to think about is, what do I do and how do I take title to the property? And as you'll hear about in a future video, there's going to be 3 general ways that you can do that, but 2 ways that apply specifically to a non-spouse owner taking title with you, and that's tenancy in common and joint tenants with right of survivorship. Now, normally that's going to have an impact upon a death of one of those co-owners, but you'll hear, like I said, in the next video about how that plays out in those situations. So if you do have questions on that or any other topic, please give us a call here at Stock Indicator.